Common iPhone repair mistakes. Phonebulance.com. Hey guys, welcome back to Phonebulance, and today's video is all about common mistakes made by phone repair centers. Every mall has those tiny little phone repair kiosks where most of their business is phone covers and screen protectors. Some may offer a repair service, and while they might be able to fix your phone in the short term, clumsy, inexperienced mistakes can cost you way more money down the track. Everything from missing screws to not replacing filters and adhesive. These common repair mistakes do more harm than good. So you ready to dive into the world of common iPhone repair mistakes? Before we get started, hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell so you can check out our other fun videos. Okay, let's go. Wrong or incorrectly used tools. Each iPhone is a delicate maze of tightly packed components. You gotta know which tool, how to use it, and knowing how to make sure it's not too worn before using brute force to take the iPhone apart. Using the wrong tool or an incorrect size only makes it harder for the next technician who may have to work on the phone. There's a frequent use of rounded head screws in the interior of an iPhone. They're awkward to use as they have a very shallow depth and have less grip points than a standard Phillips head screwdriver. Pushing down with a tool that isn't specifically designed for removing these screws is likely to not only damage the screw thread, but the surrounding electronics as well. Damaged battery. Imagine taking your phone in for a screen replacement, only for the technician to damage the phone to the point that 3 months later, the whole phone erupts in a flaming fireball. It sounds dramatic, but it happens. iPhone batteries are attached to the chassis with an adhesive so they don't move around inside the phone. Inexperienced repairmen will use sharp tools to pry the battery from its position and run the risk of puncturing the lithium cell. Phonebulance uses the correct method of heating the adhesive gently with a heat gun until it softens, and then the battery can be removed gently via the pull tab. Removing and discarding protective barriers. iPhones are full of small adhesive and protective plastic strips that separate the various components of the phone. They cover small screws, wires, and junctions inside the chassis. While these little barriers aren't crucial, they do play a role in preventing electrical shorts and preventing dust, moisture, and other debris from collecting in corners of the phone. Removing these seems to be a habit of some repair shops, but not Phonebulance. We repair original barriers and adhesives or replace with high-quality materials. Wrong size replacement screws used. There's a surprisingly large number of screws inside the iPhone. They may all look the same, but many can differ in size by just 1 millimeter. Again, it doesn't sound like much, but keep in mind, the iPhone is a carefully engineered premium smartphone. 1 millimeter is huge in the world of microprocessing. Using a replacement screw too small, and you run the risk of a certain part or component not being held securely and rattling around inside your phone. Too large, and you can permanently damage the surrounding electronics. Missing earpiece grill. It's a common repair shop mistake, but not replacing the earpiece grill after disassembling, repairing, and reassembling again is a major frustration for many people. Oftentimes, the repair tech will notice only after the long process of reassembly, and repeating the whole process to replace the grill is just too much work for some people. Many lazy or unqualified repair technicians will try and push the grill in via the earpiece slot, which more often than not damages the delicate speaker. Without the grill, the phone is much more susceptible to dirt and moisture entering the internal components of the phone. Forgot to remove the plastic backing on replacement parts. This one is a doozy, but unfortunately for some iPhone users, a sad reality. Techs will often replace parts, including the LED screens, and forget to take off the plastic backing or protective covers. It's not always a disaster, but sometimes, especially if the little plastic tag on the back of a replacement LED screen isn't removed, it causes a compression pinch on the corner of the screen, and if it doesn't immediately crack again, it will soon. Forgot to calibrate replaced cameras. Attached via adhesive to the front-facing camera is a tiny thin plastic spacer that is used to stabilize the position of the camera and make sure its view isn't obscured by the phone's chassis. Some techs and repair shops forget to replace this spacer when working on the phone, resulting in photos with blurred or darkened edges or partially obscured views. And that's it for common mistakes made by iPhone repair centers. Please like this video and let us know in the comments if you've ever had an iPhone repair nightmare. Remember to subscribe and share this video if you want more content just like this. See you next time!